Today, I'm home. We're in the coastal twin city of Sekondi, Takoradi. We'll be recapping the story of little Christabel, who accidentally swallowed a watch battery and could no longer eat through her mouth. What about your nutrition? Are you eating right to maintain the optimal body weight? Or you should be thinking about losing some weight? Yes, we'll talk about aphrodisiacs. Is chocolate an aphrodisiac? We'll find out. Welcome to Vodafone Healthline, spin-off edition.
To data ebony day *700#
BOY boy. Taxi. Ama is going home. Further together.
You can be part of a greater data world of endless possibilities on Vodafone. With the best value and amazing data offers and services in Ghana, you can now dream bigger, explore wider, go further, get more for less with Vodafone data.
We can do anything we put our mind to.
Vodafone. Further together.
Let's remind ourselves of the famous myth we busted. Is chocolate an aphrodisiac?
CEO, how many bars of chocolate must you consume? True, but medically, is it like what's an aphrodisiac? Let's explain that before people think that I'm killing it before you start.
Okay. So the aphrodisiacs are stuff that we take they say to enhance sexual pleasure or to enhance arousal. So it's just an enhancer.
Okay.
So technically that's the definition. There are a lot of natural things that have been thought to have aphrodisiac
I know a
effect.
few.
I'm sure I'll leave that for you to elaborate on. But chocolate has really been put out there as an aphrodisiac. I don't know if I'm going to be one of those who's going to push its aphrodisiac effects. As a cardiologist, I know what I'm going to be pushing for.
The anti-sugar effect.
And all those anti-cholesterol effects.
Because it has a lot of saturated fat.
What you're saying? Anti-sugar and anti-cholesterol. They have chocolate for anti-cholesterol.
But I think that there's a lot of history. I mean, you had Casanova. So he's the one who was making a lot of noise about the aphrodisiac effect of this. A lot of people have benefited from it, they say. But it contains certain chemicals, truthfully, which help to release other chemicals in the body, which are good for the general well-being, keeps you calm, and more likely to respond to the need arise.
So yes, you are calm, you are happy.
Exactly.
It works well that way.
Just to appear scholastic,
As
I'm wearing my white coat. You see, Abba says it contains certain chemicals.
Yes.
We have phenylethylamine, quercetin. You see, these ones have been known to, here's one more. Serotonin. I think serotonin. I'm kind of feeling there. So you see, these ones have been known to, when they are, like she says, they help release, when they are degraded, they create chemicals,
hormones,
and then feel good. Some people talk about the texture, how the chocolate feels in your mouth.
Yes.
So, to say that if you eat chocolate, you perform well.
Instantaneously is where I have a challenge with. You know, over time.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Even with that one, I think that if the woman had eaten the chocolate, it would have been better. Because the man there, once he's
true
called,
or false?
once
It is
he's
true
called,
or false?
you know what I mean. Once he's called to the bar, he will jump it. But for the woman, you know,
Being called to the bar is the problem.
no. But you see, if you are being called to the bar and you are already at the bar, you have won the club.
But most people who take aphrodisiacs cannot get to the bar. That's why they take them, right?
No, some people no. So you see, aphrodisiacs. So Abba says, offended, desire, arousal. These ones is what the aphrodisiacs do strong. But there's a third part that's some doesn't talk about potency. Now
That's a different
we're
story.
not going strongly to potency when we're talking about. We're talking more of
Just the
now
desire.
with the feeling, to do or not
like
to do.
what they call libido, right?
Yes. Now, as for man, there to do is always to do.
What is not to do?
If
not to
cannot do, then that's what the
If
problem
cannot do, then
Then it will do.
It will do. Thank you very much. mpɛn pii sɛ wɔ clinic na sɛ ɛhyia ahɔn na wɔn yɛdu na sɛ nworo bɔ nkɔmmɔ dɛ abadze na wɔdi ntina wɔn mu ayɛdu na ɛbɛte na wɔka dɛ mala mindidi o anɔpɛ mindidi ɛnda the whole day po mindidi. This is a concern for many of us. What is the optimum body weight? How to maintain the optimal body weight? Let's listen to Frema and Dr. Eisiado talk about nutrition needed to maintain the optimal body weight.
Everybody and what they think you should look like, how you should look like it, how you should go about looking that way. Is it even healthy for you? Osuna pese etin. Eyama wana ana di arbe bro. Ana se so ekese mum. Adam, me sure oto na afọ ne nka se so ekese e bi na you okay o. Unjimindi we dey twen here. Dr. Eisiwa ha. Obetren ya sie ama yehu se anyway na obehwe hu se ebia wo de esa wo de na ekosro ana ekofom ana esa hu obi te say doc welcome.
Thank you, Frema. It's good to be back.
It's good to see you.
Yes.
Doc, please when it comes to our body weight, people think these days is more pills than food. And when you mention nutrition, people get confused. So I want to start from the basics kakra. Let's build the knowledge kakra na fe no yenko into sa obi fi say ne to form but as all kese no ye nyoma bi ankofo ye just to look a certain way for this current trend that we are facing. So from the basics, what is nutrition? Anna, why is it important? And is it actually linked to what I'm talking about?
Thank you, Frema. So nutrition simply deals with the nutrients and the energy in the foods that we eat and how the body deals with these foods. Okay. And also the impact of these nutrients on health and also disease.
Okay.
That is simply nutrition.
But why is it important though?
Yes, it is very important because it's one of the key determinants of health. And we all want to be healthy. Yeah. Yeah. So nutrition provides the energy for us to lead an active life. It promotes growth both physically and mentally. Yes, nutrition does a lot for us in terms of our immunity also, our immune response. Nutrition plays a key role. Nutrition also plays a role in our body weight, achievement of a healthy body weight, which is the key topic for this discussion. But also, I would say that almost like 80% of all cases of diabetes, hypertension, can all be prevented through healthy diets. That tells you that nutrition is very important. Through healthy diets, but also adding physical activity and a healthy lifestyle. Okay. Also, 40% of all cases of cancers can also be prevented in this very similar way of using diets, healthy diets, and physical activity.
So looking at this, the kind of trends happening these days, social media, it's bombarding our brains with what is the perfect body especially in man, it's becoming really, really scary. Someone would say that, oh, I think I'm fine. I just need a bit more bum. Someone would say I need a bit more boobs. You know, someone would say, oh, it's just my tummy that's worrying me. They think that having an optimal weight or look, let's use that word for lack of better word, no, is dependent on just spots. Someone says just my arms, you know, those things.
Yeah.
Is that really it? Or there's actually an optimal, is that like ideal body weight that every individual must have? And I say, is it also families or communities?
Yeah, so that ideal body weight will be a range.
Okay.
Okay, so it will not be one specific weight for one person, but is that weight for a given height. There's an objective way of assessing whether your weight is right for your height. It starts right from a newborn baby who has been born. So right from birth up to about 2 years, we are using the weight for length percentiles. Into your growth chart so we can classify you as either normal weight, and according to the WHO growth charts, between 2% to 98%, even as normal weight.
Okay.
Then we can see you as underweight or overweight. Underweight, let's just say, maybe your weight for your height, no? Weight for your height. So we call such a child wasted.
But enough.
But enough.
And they are underweight, no.
And we are wasted child.
Child. No.
But it's reflected in underweight. You can't underweight for children, babies up to 2 now. Either say or you're wasted and now or you're stunted. Not just stunted, no, netintin for the age, no, and so. Or you're tietia for the age. And now say 2 ni na so be underweighter. Abofra or you're underweight. Either say or you're stunted or you're wasted. Inti and now say both.
Wow.
Inti ebia you're trying to wait for the length na. Uswa chain sene ne tintin nke so ye kese kakaba entisa. E na sene ne age edu no so eno ne stunting no. O ye tietia do. Nke se ne motwe. Ana se sa mienu ni nyina wo ho nti ono ye tietia ono so a ne muduo no so ndu ba bia esese wo. Nti eno wo ho.
Impanyifo so to me experiences ade ya na. Koso kan kwala yi.
Nti free abofra 2 years e de 20 no. And yeah, the BMI for age,
okay.
And also you be categorized as underweight, overweight, or normal weight using the growth charts now 2% to 98%. But in penny for no, you use BMI, body mass index. I assess your weight in kilograms over your height squared in meters. Okay. Until no. Say your grades be 18.5 to 24.9. You better say nipa na normal weight. If you score no calculation na you say we are less than 18.5, I say we are underweight. And 25 to 29.9, you better say we are overweight. Obese person from 30 up. But 30 up you will more graduations, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, and then above 40 you're morbidly obese. Now yeah, share sa BMI no so na yeah share waist circumference so usisi say na mobile sifati say no kodos bebre mbema say bro 40 inches and oba so bro 35 inches increase your risk for disease already BMI na increase your risk
but you see no yes slow down neighbor measurement ni bio
okay
cause then the say calculation bi an share ni was anti you need to make a tape measure ni tape measure ko sim stress ko tell no so waist na check is obema de no do
40 inches say bro sa
anya centimeters
bro 40 inches
and
oba so 35 inches
and so come more than that and found age already
so
as long as you're above 20 years
yes adults this is for adults yes
ya na nanu nyina aka ho almost so to me you
to a large extent
40 35 no sir
to a large extent but as we age also we lose muscles a lot of things happen so it might not be the right indicator
okay so a different kakra
yes
by enumra ye sisi sui okay doc where they want to talk mama in terms of how you help people who are not in their normal or their normal body weight range in a very brief summarized form? Because I know it's very comprehensive.
Yeah.
It's very comprehensive.
Of course, an assessment has to be done. If you are overweight, we advise physical activity. Stress levels have to be managed. More screen time, we have to reduce it. Then in terms of the diet, an adult, you put on a low-calorie diet, and behavior changes here.
Okay.
Because it starts with the mind. You need to have an expectation why you want to lose the weight and all that. So the role of the nutritionist is to put you in focus, help you to be solving problems, the challenges that come as you change behavior to achieve your goal.
Yeah. Doc, is there any take-home message for us?
Take-home message, I will focus on the fact that the woman of childbearing age, we should pay particular attention to these people because
childbearing age,
between 15 to 49 years, because through the pregnancy, so when the year. And even before pregnancy, when the year, about 4 obewono, and also ni weight and now we know the consequences in terms of immunity, in terms of low earnings, and therefore affecting national development. So let's pay particular attention to that, and let's all be active, physically active. Let's try and have some rest and manage stress very well. These days, we want to stay up working all night, it's affecting us. So watch that and also be mindful of our diet. Let it be healthy, variety in it, your fruits and vegetables, cutting back on the oils, in fact, the saturated fats in particular, and eating well.
Dr. Isiado, I try a dear. After Bohu, say nutrition here. What nutrition say? Ya tia say. And yet for fashion, and yet trend, and one can swap mudin tia, and they say, wait, no, what's our ranging? We're not sure. Send out the NSA tia. Tell a doctor, Mutu said, Dr. Isiado, nutrition is for baby. See, dear, thank you so much, Doc, for joining us. You've taught us so much today. We are grateful. We'll be right back.
To data ebony day *700#.
BOY boy. Taxi. Ama is going home. Further together.
Afedie, also bet me your Quenya Stronko, ye nije ye power Vodafone so. Ye the data bundles are any seso Ghana have bro. Ye more so, ye need a swony nabe. Enti bakaya home, ya data mweni je power bebre.
We can do anything we put our mind to.
Vodafone, further together.
Do you remember the story of the affable little girl, Christabel from Takoradi, who needed a life-saving surgery from the cardiothoracic center in Kolebu, but could not afford? Let's remind ourselves of her story.
Mabani Christabel Ifwa Asifwa 18th January na enyibirum tsede mo rehwebo Nusuri dago or pad, none of mammy or kitchen or eat, and I met the mammy see of your coins. A cotu bole. No, mammy more coins, intimating and the mammy catching the on your coin no a watch niche.
Nums them don't fanadum cotu. Nti amedam mpo epaadum kwedum wo kitchen na papa san to from the membrana Christabel so wa minisika nti obi som da not dan na me kire na you know na mu hu adokoro no nti o mekaka ya no ore ndo ye calculator ne mu ba so ne bia no mene nti endu fana na en ko iska do hospital
nti ekone ekwa to doctor no doctor hwe no so yamfa ni mbrefi na oboko toilet na okọ toilet over about 20 yamfa number no tro extra demand there so up to Monday no nkra yamfa nko ni nkotwe extra
Sunday mu kra no na efide emane nsumpo a ontumo nom kasa na ole kasa no po omba na me say oye serious na me so da mama otomo otama no so wentuma no Fana mbisa da papa no abadu no record no sia pite wi abri na sinti what na wanu me na mo wo no sha ase do refi
doctor ne kede say kwa nko toilet na ya fa number ne fa no hospital bi no san twan S3 nti ya no kwa na wo kotwe no wo hwe no so bi adan da na nye because I know o take for at least Saturday Sunday nti Monday ne no kwa kotwe nti kotwe adan no so no Monday no ntu mo amprint light off and 21 and print Tuesday and sana yes okay no ko doctor no ko doctor say fon ko efian kwanta hospital
nti ya rush no to efe kwanta ENT nti eko ENT no ye de ne picture ne chere no na wase odo no ko theater nti ya wana akukri na no rush no to theater nti odi more than 2 hours nti wana doctor no ko be na o ka chem dey wa ya ontum Onyada no one ine wodi no wodi etia nti yanko intervention
nti yakwa na wasan ko twa na history ko hwe na was the damage no under throat no mu oso po ai kese pa
nti ona doctor no from okachem there maba no bibia problem we nya no
the esophagus was communicating with the trachea, and so if she fed through the mouth, the food will go into the trachea and then into the lungs, and so that will make her cough, and then she could have chest infection. So to avoid that, we were feeding through the tube through the stomach, and then she was to have the surgery in Kolibu.
They were when the tube between him. Now, your days by your film, you know. It's a baby, my doctor and Cadayan, the man I'm in. We feed him, the also man, you want to mean this banana oils and internet bambi, I'm a blend. Because of our friends, make me brancasa, ni feed you know, easy. No, they be also minions, but no fear, because not to go to a banner outside and farming. They be already minions, but no fear, man. Everyone I will be already feeding.
Say when I'm also me phone started up and now, son so appendix. No what you must what them to hospital. No mass make you patient. The child do baby na lockdown we if you ma nyama ye na doctor no friend no. Na che dey in the died wasa. Aboafo boy na ye use. Nti ntum ko bi odo na on boy. Nti wana my sister or a nurse, none catch him there. Now, so try there. Obey your helpful baby. Until one from or catch him the Vodafone phone in time also. Until or you go to Mamma, no gentlemen send me details from Madame Sandman. Now, my sister, or shall know ye baby out more.
Abandon no yam do papa. Say they be a Muslim, Makacha Yamede. I don't be I didn't even near Fundu Moon answer that, Medabeden. Because I don't know all home. It's all them no friend, or yam the papa. I'm there, me ask them, they would have gone full. Oh, Baba and boy, what's them? And in fact, I am the Wankasa.
Let's check on beautiful Christabel to see how she and her family have been doing after the surgery. I go.
Yes. Hey, dog. Pocho aba.
Yabo. Na pom tire.
Pocho nyame na adu.
Christabel he.
Pocho inside.
O pocho fene ba.
Christabel.
Christabel tire. Bye. Hey, Christabel, who are you do? Anything of Ma, you buy on your bone. But you operation. Say 2 years aba.
2 years aba.
What then?
Oh, sisi ari nyame na adu. Sisi ari no. Sisi utumi sisi kama. Tumi ye bibia so.
Kenu odzifufu a.
Odzifufu papa.
Ah, nice one.
Pefufu ankasa.
Good.
Sisi adi otumi ye bibia oye to them first and ozizi ozi agworo oye bibia oko school so kama.
Na on the first na de bia na chede ode wo fie na ediban ti se wankasa wo time na nkasa wo tidem.
Oh sisi ade Nyankopon na adom. Nyankopon na Vodafone for ndo ma obeye creation man we sisi am tumi ye djuma first na mtumi ye djuma na mtimi fie. Sisi ade mi ye djuma mo ko bank kanka.
Say 1 hour feeding wage.
Oh wage the wage.
What your operation ni we or tina hospital ho? How many weeks and days?
2 weeks.
2 weeks a play na abata na Saturday odidi.
Oh, when we no 1 week pe ta na wakada yema ni ziban. So 1 week na no odidi come.
Was that all managed but not then?
Oh, start on no na o feel there oza obo cough. It's na on paro obeje but ozi no hu there on cough and ozi fine.
Oh, yeah, dynamics. Man by moon died there on so when fine. No ma you do. You be a fine na. Na enfan wo twan. Ni inside her day. Bibi o won so bi ampon hu there. Bibi da ma akolo. Edanyamias.
Sima mutuma ka che Vodafone from there. Me da wona say Nyankopon onhyira ho. De nyame onam wondo mo mitum. Wa ma me be nde na so otum ozizi. Nti sende mtina ha the Vodafone for ase. The one edwuma yefuni na ala ase do bibia ase. Nyankopon onhyira ho. No mo ne edwuma no kodan ye kese. Ndu fa mbo afufu bi so.
Christabel, no, call. Oh, ma'am. Okay. No. Christabel. Ma'am, we free. Say that Edidi.
This I do.
Into no J. Jina Eana Edi. Aye. Yo. Edanyamias de yansu to me back on the ababoshe. Maybe hun. Yenyu aje. Ye by bibia nyi no ho a wodi to bia fa no ho na bibia da. Nti yedanyam anso yenyu aje de na ye. It's actually affecting real lives and making real lives better. Yeah, that's it. Children are indeed a blessing from God, but to be honest, they can be indeed troublesome and cumbersome. My advice, when you have children at home, make sure to make your home child-proof. If there's anything in the home that could harm the child, take it out of the reach of the child. And of course, be on the lookout if there's anything on the floor, either by accident, like was in this case, take it from there and leave nothing to chance. Till we meet again next week, stay safe and healthy.